That's good enough.
So the next one's from Justin L. Sade.
That's tremendous.
This is an interesting one because I want to talk about this. Subject is WWE writer. Hello, guys. Want to know what you guys think about the WWE writer that was fired for acknowledging that she knew nothing about the product or their champion. On the bright side, she acknowledged that SmackDown and Raw have their own writing teams, so that explains the difference in the two shows. Did you hear about this story, Konnan?
A little bit. I didn't read it, but
Kenice Mobley, I think her name is.
Oh no! You know who sent me? You know who sent that to me? Remember when we asked Joe to send us topics?
Yeah, he sent this.
He sent that topic. Yeah, good job. Yeah.
She got fired because she went on a podcast and basically, and the reason she got fired is because the two people should get fired here.
Right.
Okay, she should get fired, and the person that hired her should get fired.
Right.
Totally.
Yeah, whoever hired this person, and if they are just
might have been somebody high up.
I mean, obviously it must be, or I don't know, but whoever is hiring people like this that don't have any clue what's going on. And she basically admitted that. I mean, that's ridiculous. What do you like? Let me ask you this.
Yeah, what are you paying them for?
What type of relationship do you? I'm like this is completely missing the plot. If you're hiring people like this, I mean, I know the locker room is different. Okay, but professional wrestlers are A1 personalities. Okay, they're egomaniacs and everything. Bringing in somebody that that doesn't know anything about this business is what type of relationship is that person going to have with people that have been doing this for 20 years?
And the wrestlers lose respect for you, and I would too. Yeah. I'd be like, you're writing for me, but you don't know what the you don't know about my business. His name was
Bobby Ashley.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
She thought his name was Bobby Ashley.
Here's the.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
The original.
Bobby Ashley. Read the quote, Joe. But
this is the original report on the 24th, and she was fired just a few days later. It says WWE creative writer Kenice Mobley.
Okay, can I ask you one more question? What happened? Somebody just decided to interview this girl that...
I don't know how it works.
Well, I think she's
You got me.
No. But why were they interviewing her? They don't normally interview new writers on WWE.
She's a comedian.
Yes.
And she was on one of these comedy podcasts.
Oh, okay.
Right. So she was on a podcast, and they were discussing this. So I was like, this was from a podcast discussion.
Oh, okay.
Possible future guest of It's Usually Hello. But it says, new WWE creative writer Kenice Mobley appeared on the Asian Not Asian podcast this week and talked about getting hired by WWE. As seen below, Mobley took to Instagram on June 3rd, posted a selfie to announce her new position. Mobley is an active stand-up comedian that has been featured on Stand Up, NBC, Vice, and Vice News, The Tonight Show, the 2020 BET Awards, and more. She revealed that WWE did not require her to know anything about wrestling, but that's not too much of a surprise due to the WWE job listings that we've seen. Yes, I've just been hired by WWE. Given the things that you know about my life and me and what I'm into, it's surprising. It's also a surprise for me. They did not require me to know anything about wrestling, but I do have a background in film production and comedy writing, and they're like, perfect, come on in. So I'm on the Monday Night Raw team. There's Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown, and the people that I know on it are Bobby. His name is either Bobby Ashley or Bobby Lashley, and I really should know that. He's like this giant black guy, and he and the people who are part of his crew, I know that they call, or at least of last year, they called themselves the Hurt Business. The Hurt Business. They wear suits, and they're like, we're cool. And now she tells a story about how she went on a date, and this is the story.
Read this. This is embarrassing. Yeah. She's bringing this up. Listen to this.
I went on a date, and this guy was like, don't you feel like you're diminishing your dignity writing for WWE? And I was like, I'm getting paid to do the thing that I've been working on for 8 years, and this is it's 3 times what I make at my nonprofit job, so yeah, I'm going to take it. And then she, of course, went and made her Twitter private.
But because bro, think about this. She doesn't even really deny that.
Right.
She's like, hey, yeah, I'm doing it for the money. You know, it's like, don't you think it's diminishing your dignity? Yeah, but the money's good.
Right.
That's what it sounds like, right?
Right.
So they got to fire her. Come on, what a schmuck.
Here's a follow-up report from Fightful. It says it was noted that several WWE wrestlers and staffers felt disrespected by how Mobley spoke about the business after being hired and the fact that she didn't know who the primary characters were. Word is that WWE officials actively discouraged writers from speaking about their job. The release was revealed just hours after the Wrestling Observer reported that she had heat within WWE for the comments. It was noted that Mobley was under the gun for speaking publicly about subjects that WWE did not want talked about. The Observer also noted,
and here's the worst part. Since she doesn't come from this business, she didn't know she was going to get heat.
No.
Or she wouldn't have said You know what I'm saying? But since she doesn't know, she went out there and she just spoke her mind, and now she out of that job that was paying her 3 times as much as a nonprofit.
Finally, it says the Observer notes that WWE officials were reportedly embarrassed by this going public due to the feeling that it makes the company look, quote, blindingly stupid, unquote, to the outside world.
No shit, it does.
You think? That's like to say.
Right.
Yeah,
to the outside world and the inside world, too.
Right. You know?